Welcome. It is Saturday, October, I think it's 7th, 2023. So we're looking at making some sawhorses. So I made this little template here. And you can see right here is the 2 foot. So that will be a 2 foot sawhorse, 2 foot high. And then that's the piece that would go there. You can see I written over here, I think it says it's 23 1/4 inches, and this is a 15-degree angle, so I cut those on a miter saw. And I have another piece over here that we sawed on the sawmill. We're going to use this one next and put it down, and then we cut some cross pieces. And you just lay them all in the templates, screw it in, make the other side, and stand her up, put the cross sides on. Alright, so using the template, we have cut 23 1/4, and then we cut whatever those were. I just lined them up, drew some lines. I didn't measure. It's close enough. I cut the other 2 pieces for the other side of the sawhorse. I have to cut those 2, and then we're going to screw them together. And there we go. One A-frame. We drilled holes, but we didn't put the screws in on this side because we need this to flex a little bit to get the top piece in. Alright, we gotta make the other side. Alright, we have our two A-frames, and now I think we're gonna make it 2.5 inches. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So that's, can I zoom with one hand? Oh, pretty good. So 2.5 foot, and we're going to cut 2.5 foot, 2 pieces for the bottom crosses, bracing, and then we got a 2x4 across the top, rough cut 1.5 by 3.5, but a rough cut to finished dimensional lumber sizes. Alright, so this top is a 2.5 foot. It's going to rest on this brace. We left this open on the one side here so it can wiggle and jiggle, and now we're going to tighten that right up there, and on the other side, and put a screw here and a screw from that side, and I'll lock in the top. Okay, there's the first one done. Seems pretty sturdy. I've used this design a couple other places. I like that this wood is supported on this cross piece here, and this locks this A-frame in pretty good. This piece makes it pretty stable that way. This piece, sometimes I turn it flat, but I want it this way, minimum width for laying my sawed planks on there in case they have to stay for a couple days. I don't want them to be having a lot of surface area to rest on. I'd rather have a little surface area. Yeah, so that's a 2 foot high by 2.5 foot long. I think I'm going to make 2 more, and I put it by the sawmill to stack the sawn planks on. Well, I'm sawing, and then I move them to different wood piles because I don't saw all 1 inch or 1.5 inch boards at the same time. I get like all different kind of size. Sometimes 4x4s are cut, sometimes 1 inch, some 1.5 inches thick. Yeah, so I'm just gonna lay them all here. Sometimes they're short boards, 4 foot long, sometimes they're 8 foot long, and then I'll move them to the right wood stack. I do like my little template I made to just lay things out. Drill pilot holes, get the impact driver, drive some screws, done job. Alright, time for lunch. A little afternoon meditation.